anime, you can't appreciate different kinds of art.
Oh, man.
I love to troll you with that. In the bottom right starting location, we have a player who survived the all-in. He is
MMA.
MMA. In the opposite starting location, we have our player who is really impressing Artosis and myself. Pretty new to the scene, but he's good.
Yay.
Yay. I like his hair color. I approve of that. I guess it's the classic Tasteless signature of approval.
Yeah. Tasteless, ask me what map this is on.
What map is this on?
Belshire Beach.
Ah, I get it. Most people probably didn't get it at home. I don't know why that's funny. All right. Note this placement of this barracks over here from MMA.
Yeah.
He actually...
Sneaky little placement.
He actually wants to make it look like he's doing a proxy or something.
Yeah. That's a cute little move. He's getting a gas as well. ASD definitely going to be going
he just sees it. Because that was for nothing.
Oh,
I'm not impressed.
He is making a tech lap, so it looks like it's going to be a Reaper.
ASD, the 3 letters in my name are more diverse than 3 letters in your name. I am better at the alphabet.
What?
He has an A, an S, and a D.
Your initials are NAP.
Yeah,
it's also one of your favorite things to do.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Nicholas Alexander Plot.
That's insane. Named after, of course, Alexander the Great, who he is one of the direct descendants of.
Yeah. Except I'm better at video games.
You definitely are. You're probably better at conquering large
I'm better at conquering the world, too.
But you weren't given that opportunity, so what are you going to do?
No, I'm just a nerd. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Just want to be a nerd.
You don't have the huge ego deficit that he has where he had to conquer the world.
No, I just already have the biggest ego without it being warranted.
Well, he's like, well, I have to prove myself. And you're like, well, I'm tasteless, LOL, whatever. I could do it, but I don't need to.
I could. Especially when people are like, I could be the best pro gamer in the world, but I don't have time to practice. I'm like, no, you couldn't.
As soon as someone says that, it means they
that.
couldn't.
Yeah.
The best ones don't even know if they can. They're just like, well, I'm not going to give up.
I'm actually a hero.
I'm actually just never going to stop training. And as soon as you do that, it's like, oh, okay, you can actually be the best.
All right. I do like the Reaper opening here. MMA is showing a lot of diversity in his playstyle.
Yeah. I actually like MMA's build better than ASD's. I really am not a fan of quick expansion into Rax play.
This is actually kind of interesting what he's doing here with the Reaper.
Yeah, you may as well harass a bit. Why not? Another Reaper is out, too, and he's actually making another one as well. That's really neat. That's
I'm curious where this is going to go. Uh-oh. He's like, no one leaves here. Wait for it. Wait for it. No. Okay, this joke was dead a long time ago.
That's okay.
Alive. All right.
All right, so we do have 3 Reapers. They're going to go to work on the Destructible Rocks, which he's going to expand to right away. That's actually so neat. That is actually neater than a made bed, Tasteless.
Oh, you know what? Actually, that's so smart.
Those Reapers have such insane damage per second against...
It's so hard to kill those things otherwise. Oh my god, this is actually so smart. I'm like so impressed with what MMA is doing.
You see, the high armor of Destructible Rocks makes it so that Marines take forever to kill them, but if you make 3 Reapers, you are actually going to kill those rocks very quickly as they deal 30 damage a swipe and have a huge attack speed.
This is what I love about Slayers players.
Seriously. Don't hate the Slayers, hate the players.
Yeah, don't hate them. The Slayers. Look at this cool build. I actually want MMA to win this now. I'm like so impressed with this interesting strategy he's doing.
This is completely neato.
This is actually just like so smart. MMA just like broke the ladder.
And now that he has 3 Reapers,
Here we
he is going to be able to actually kill quite a bit as well. Look at this. Just taking out everything, Tasteless. This is frightening indeed, but he does have quite a bit of Marines coming up. Probably will have to get out of here pretty soon.
1, 2, 3, and they're all out. Look at MMA being such a little badass.
He seriously is. His supply is already up by 9.
I'm actually just so blown away by this.
Yeah, he is looking just so strong, man. I love this play by him. But you cannot count ASD out yet. I mean, the one game that they played, a long macro game, which this is looking like it may be, he crushed him. He really did. But MMA is making so many Marines right now that he might actually hit a nice little timing. Fortunately for him, ASD does have a bunker up. Very hard to hit Marine timings against Marines in a bunker.
All right. Well, for the time being, it's going to be up to ASD to identify the fact that MMA has gotten this huge economic lead, despite this weird strategy that we've never really seen before. This is my first time ever witnessing this strategy.
Yeah, that was. I'm just so happy with it.
So he's like, "What are you doing with those Reapers, MMA?" And he's like, "Check this out, Taste." He just starts blowing up the rocks.
It's so neat to spend that much money to do that, then go on a little harassment spree. I mean, he killed a few Marines off. Yeah. And the potential for more damage was certainly there. You know what I'd love to see, Tasis, is the Reapers jump into somewhere, make the Marines come in, then hit the front. But it looks like he's just going to use them on the bunker. Oh, or maybe not
poke in there.
At all. Too many units. But it would have been cool to try to make
Dude, I'm going to take some of your Kleenex or toast, so I'm getting runny nose.
Oh, no.
I don't know. I have runny nose. I don't know, man.
You're going down, man. I've destroyed you. You were too easy.
It's like you just licked my mug and then went to the bathroom. I'm like, you're actually a terrible human being.
Yeah.
All right. You know, MMA is getting more and more ahead here, and I don't see this stopping anytime soon.
44 SCVs for each. MMA definitely has more Marines by 11. But we do have a medevac out already. And more on the way. MMA just starting his medevac production. Stim about the same places. And MMA taking his third. So we're definitely going to have to see ASD take a third pretty quickly here. ASD is making some siege tanks. MMA, on the other hand, doesn't look like any siege tanks quite yet. Just now is getting his Tech 5 done in his factory.
All right, now ASD's moving. You might have said this. I might have spaced out for saying. Does ASD have any idea what's going on right now? Because it's actually not. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he still doesn't know.
Yeah, he doesn't know it's the gold base.
He doesn't actually know that the gold base has been taken yet. And this game has been going on for a while.
Stim about to finish with
11 minutes.
ASD's got to be careful here. We'd have +1 for both players.
All right, a lot of this will come down to who can get a better concave and who has more medevacs.
Well, certainly right now, MMA has more Marines right there. He's actually up by 16 supply. Insanely good macro. And the third base command center is on the way for ASD, but he doesn't actually get that he is down by about 20 supply-ish. This has been flawless macro from MMA. He is really stepping up this game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually just really impressed right now with the game that we're having from these guys. But ASD, as good as he is, he's not scouting. I granted, I don't think he's ever even seen the strategy. I think he's in the same boat as you and me, Artosis, and probably the rest of our viewers. They just haven't actually seen the strategy before.
Yeah, definitely could be. You know, this is not a ladder map. And by the way, those Reapers got healed by the Hellion. Jeez. Edge of Hellion's healed as well by the medevacs. Looks like they will go and harass a little bit more.
All right. Uh-oh. I don't think it's going to work.
Yeah, it doesn't look like... Ooh, that was
a quick death.
Wow, that's actually really bloody.
What?
Reapers die. All sorts of pieces go flying.
Well, actually, if you watch carefully, the death animations in this game are so badass.
Yeah, it's definitely better than...
Queen with a Hellion, it like actually catches on fire and like wiggles its queen arms around. It's like, I'm burning. You know what I'm talking about.
One thing we do have going on right now for ASD is the fact that he's producing 2 siege tanks at a time while MMA is staying on 1. So in the long term, that's going to give him more siege tanks, more map control, more power. But right now, still MMA with the superior army. Now, both are at 4 siege tanks.
One thing to note, though, is that if MMA mines out the gold base, which he will do way before ASD does, he's suddenly not going to have his disadvantage anymore because now it's ASD's turn to mine the gold base. Whoa! Oh my God, that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that is
He's like,
so
check
much
this
stuff.
out.
Holy
Oh
crap.
my God, that's what having the gold base for a long time is. I guarantee right now he's like scratching his head. ASD's like, what?
It's like, how did that
He's
happen?
like,
I just got owned. Wow. Well, at this point, ASD seriously has to be so confused.
Well, this is actually a point in time where like he's gonna leave the game and probably be like, what did I do? Like, God. And this one's gonna be like, he took the gold base. Like at the very start of the game, he's gonna be like, oh my God. Am I right, Artosis?
Yeah, you are completely
Pretty much nailed it on the head there.
You did that.
We did.
So ASD is just, I mean, 177 split to 116. The game is just, oh my God, so in favor.
Oh, nice. Snipes a tank. MMA is actually so good.
Yeah.
I've like gained this new level of respect. He's like leveled up. He's like now in like Grandmasters where he can taste his respect. Before he was like grinding at low masters. Uh-oh. Whoa, that was a nice pickup there.
Yeah, that was really nice.
ASD is definitely a good player. I look forward to seeing more of this guy in the future, but
Oh, we
for
certainly
the time being, there's just, okay, there's just no way MMA can be stopped. He's actually like everywhere at once. He's actually like a superhuman. Ouch. Oh my God, he got the orbital. Dude, MMA is so good. It's like, what?
Well, at this point, the game is very much over.
This point in time, yeah, it's about what I was about to say. I would see myself just like leaving and going back to my base and be like, all right, try to come back now. I actually don't care.
Could see myself just making Vikings and landing them. Like
Ouch.
Viking drops on medevacs. Well, this is going to be it.
Well, it's like I get to watch basically ASC's army go through a stump grinder.
And GG.
GG. Well,
GG.
There's GGO.
All right. You know what? MMA played to perfection that game, that's for sure. ASD, this guy, I'm so impressed with Faceless. I think he is round of 8 potential easily. I think he showed us in that first game just how strong he was, barely losing game 2, and then kind of getting tromped by that 6 strat in game number 3.
Yeah, and here's where I tell you, it's like he took the gold base and ASD's in there. He's like, oh, really?
Yeah. ASD
Yep, that's exactly what's
will
happening.
be back with a lot of power in the coming seasons, I have no doubt.
Yeah,
Really
he's an
excited.
amazing player. He's really talented. So at least one Slayers player will move on today. Oh, I feel bad for ASD. He's like, you mean the entire game? He's like, what about the rocks? And then Troy like shakes it. He's like, no, the Reapers killed the rocks. And he's like,
Oh boy, it all comes together.
it's like some M. Night Shyamalan. And then he's like, he had the gold base all along. And Choi is like, I've been dead for over 30 years. Yeah. Did he have any other good movies, M. Night Shyamalan, after Sixth Sense? What was that movie where
Well,
it's like
actually,
aliens
yeah.
running around crop fields and like
Yeah,
scare people?
Signs. That was a good one.
I know, I didn't think that was very good.
No, that was the scariest movie I ever saw.
Signs
scary
is the
movie.
scariest movie you ever saw?
Here's what my brother
Did you
and
see
I
it? Did you
came
see
to this conclusion is we told everyone, we're like, no, that's the scariest movie we ever saw. Aliens would do it this way. They'd come down and grab a few of us and study us and then kill us. And everyone disagreed. And you know what we decided was you have to be really smart to understand why science
Have you
is
seen
so
Event
scary.
Horizon?
Yeah.
That's actually scarier. That's actually scarier.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think I'm right.
No,
I don't know if it. I mean, I have to watch it again because I saw it when I was like in high
Signs
school.
was scary. That was the scariest.
No,
How about The Village?
I never saw The
That was
Village.
so bad.
You know, actually, I'm like almost like I don't really watch movies.
I was like excited, and then it happened, and I was like,
oh, it's too bad. All right, we're going to go on a 5-minute break here, but we're halfway through today's games. We still got some more exciting games that are not Terran versus Terran, so please join us in about 5 minutes here at the GSL.